Good morning, everyone. Well, a chance of severe storms today and then extreme heat for tomorrow in the region. So we've got a lot to talk about, so let's not waste any time and get right to your hour-by-hour forecast. 8 a.m. this morning, completely dry across the area, so nothing to worry about yet. But once we get to around noon, I think that's when the first activity is going to start popping up, and see those shades of orange and red to our west. I don't think it'll be right over northwest Indiana yet, but I do think we'll start to see some activity popping up in the western suburbs of Chicago. And the problem is, these storms that do pop up, they do have the potential of producing some strong winds and some hail. So let's track things hour by hour now. Here we go, 1 o'clock, and that activity will probably start to be pushing into the western part of the region. So places like Lake County and Newton County, this is your better chance for seeing storms. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, transitioning over to the eastern part of the region. And notice, heavy rain and lightning looking likely. And during this time, yes, the possibility of some damaging wind, hail, and could there be a tornado? Can't completely rule it out. The chance is small, but the chance is not zero. Now, by 3 o'clock, latest high-resolution model has the worst of the activity backing off, so the severe threat winding down at 3 o'clock. And I think after 3 o'clock, we're just going to see less and less activity. The good news for the homebound commute is looking like probably just a few isolated showers. So far from guaranteed that you're going to see rain driving home from work today. Again, the peak of the activity is looking like from noon to 3 o'clock. And I'll tell you what, by 7 o'clock this evening, it's looking like it's going to be completely dry in the region. I do want to mention it's already going to be very warm today. We're probably going to see high temperatures reach the low 90s and humid, but that's nothing compared to what's coming tomorrow. So for today, we're under that level 2 threat, the slight risk. And again, still, when you're talking about a slight risk, level 2, what's most likely is just the heavy rain and lightning. But we do think that a couple storms could overachieve. And in those overachieving storms, we could see wind gusts as high as 70 miles per hour. Not going to rule out possibly some quarter-size hail. Though the chance is very small, can't completely rule out an EF0 or EF1 tornado spinning up as well. So now we have to talk about the heat for tomorrow, because low 90s will be feeling good compared to what we're going to be seeing tomorrow, which is most of us reaching the upper 90s, maybe some spots right next to the lake only topping out in the mid-90s. But unfortunately, this isn't the whole story, because it's not just hot temperatures, record-breaking temperatures, but humidity as well. So it looks like what it's going to feel like tomorrow afternoon. 106 in Valparaiso, 105 in Hammond, 103 in Rensselaer, 106 in Kentland. Some indications that maybe it won't be as bad right near the coast, though there's a little bit of uncertainty there. I wouldn't be surprised if the model's having a little bit of trouble. I have a feeling that more likely what we're going to see in LaPorte County feels like temperatures at least reaching the low 100s, considering how uniform it is going to be across the rest of the region. So because of this, we do have a heat advisory right now everywhere except LaPorte County for tomorrow afternoon. By the way, this is for Wednesday as well, because we're looking at very similar conditions for Wednesday as well. It might end up being a touch cooler as far as the feels like temperatures go. The humidity might drop a little bit on Wednesday, but not very much. And I wouldn't be surprised, again, I do have to mention that LaPorte County could very well be added into this heat advisory if models get a little bit better agreement. But the big takeaway is both Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be exceptionally hot. Both of those days are going to be afternoons where if you can just stay inside, that's going to be best. If you do have to be out, though, be sure to drink plenty of water and take frequent breaks, at least getting into the shade, or better yet, going inside to cool down for a little bit.